Now this review is the special feature that you've all been waiting for. It's a little different. It's not a virtual console game. It's one of the new WiiWare games. So this review will be done on Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, My Life as a King. So right off the bat, you can purchase some add-on content. So if you go in here, obviously you have to have internet connection, but then again you have to have the internet connection to download the game anyway. So here's some of the add-ons that you can have. So right now they have just these. So you have to, obviously these cost more money, more Wii points. But what you get is, so for say the dungeon pack for example, if you click on it, what it does is it adds 11 dungeons to the game, and it tells you one of the dungeons and what you get for clearing these dungeons. Plus, you can do this one, the triple race pack, which adds 3 more races to the game that you can create characters for. So then there's also different outfits. So there's the royal outfit and the chancellor outfit. These are only 100 points, which is $1. So overall, they're not too expensive. The triple race pack is a little expensive, but that's because what you're getting is these 3, so it's actually more of a deal, because these 3 together would be 900 points. This one's only 800, so you're actually getting a bit of a deal there. But a lot of people are thinking that you need these add-ons, when in fact you don't. The game itself already has quite a bit in it. Me, for example, I'm already on day 73, and I don't even think I'm done half the game. So I named my town Theodora. So this, at the beginning of each day, it tells you what happened to all your characters. Unfortunately, these 3 died. See, then this one here, Melody, she leveled up. And what you can actually do is click on it to go in to see the character's abilities, to see their equipment, see what they do, their items. The other information tells you their family relations and friends and such. And then here's the status. So it tells you your strength and all the vital stats that you need. Or if you want to go into detail on her mission, you can actually go up to the exploration log here. Go in and it tells you her actions in town. You can click on that even to go into it even further detail. And it tells you the times that she went out, where she went, what she did, when she went there. And then at the bottom it tells you how much she got paid. So yeah, so I went back 1 now. So it tells you what she did, which dungeon she went to, shows you how much life she had when she beat the dungeon. In this one here, it looks like she lost 1 HP for maybe battling that Bitsy Bat. This one she didn't lose any. And then finally at the bottom there, it said that she had to flee from battle. She was fighting Malboros. So the Malboro was probably too strong for her. But luckily she leveled up anyway, so she got some extra experience for it. So yeah, and she's only one of the explorers. You can go into your parties, which you won't be able to do until later on. You won't be able to create parties until later on in the game. I believe it's when you get taverns, you can start creating parties. So you can go in and see all their actions in town and all this, what they did in battles, see what happened, why so one of them leveled up there, as you can see, Serafina, her name is. So they're a pretty good party if they're able to make it through fairly simply like that. Now, if we want, we can even look in this one here. And they went on a quest to defeat legendary foes. So they obviously had a hard time, and 3 of them died there. And the final guy, Irvin, he ran away from battle, luckily, so he didn't die. But now that these 3 have died, I won't be able to use them the next day. They have to rest. So now she'll show me what the financial report looks like. So it shows me how much funds I had, how much elementite I had. With the elementite is what you use to create buildings and taverns and mansions and stuff like that. It costs elementite. The expenses is how much I spent during the day, so I'm upgrading the shops or paying the adventurers or what have you. Luckily I haven't used any elementite because I don't have any buildings that I need to build. The income for that day was 400 more in funds, 78 more elementite, so that's from the adventurers going out and collecting elementite. And at the bottom there it shows you the total of funds and elementite. And then that's it. So the next thing you can do is create what are called behests. And in the beginning you can only create 1. So we'll go ahead and create one here. So basically you gotta find which dungeon you want. So which dungeon has missions in it. So we'll choose this one here. It has a little check mark, which means that it has missions to be done. So I can do either defeat the boss of that dungeon or just increase the exploration rate, which is that little bar there down near the middle of the screen that says exploration. It's about almost 2/3 of the way full. So what I'll do is I'll just say defeat boss. And it costs money to post these. Luckily it only costs 39 gil, so it's not really that much to me. And now that I have another board in my town, I can post another behest if I want. So we'll see what else is left. Here's another one here. So for this one I'm just going to say explore the area because the exploration rate isn't very high. And then that's it, all that she has to report to me. So this is the game basically. You wave your Wii remote to bring Chime up, and then what you can do is you can build stuff. You can dismantle buildings, but you won't be able to do that until later on. Right in the beginning, all you can do is just build. You can rest, which makes you rest for the rest of the day, so that it becomes the next day automatically, without having to wait for the day to go by. You can raise morale, which uses morale medals, so everyone gets double morale. And what morale is used for is once you fill up your whole morale bar, you get some extra money the next day, and people become happier. And also you can it gives you a morale medal when you fill it up, and you use those to upgrade your town from town to city, and etc. and etc. So basically for morale, it gathers on its own, but you can walk up to people that have little smiley faces over their head. Let me see if I can find one here. They usually wander the town. Sometimes they're a little hard to find at first. So my town's fairly big, so there's probably someone somewhere. See right here, these two? So I talk to them. See that little music note in the chime? That means that the morale went up. And that little bar on the left there, near the middle of the screen, you'll see it fill up after I talk to her. That's the morale bar. And underneath shows me how many medals I have. Right now I can only have 2 medals. Above that is my gil, and above that is the elementite. And even above that is the clock for the day. So for her, I'll just tell her to make us proud.